Day 40, the sun is far away. I mean, talking about an impossible situation. The technician's radiation burn is lessened. Of course it has. All right, let's go fix the research lab. The refiner has recovered from his radiation burn? Of course he has. A new ultra is ready. We cannot handle that pressure. We're pretty desperate for the research to get done. And we have to try and fix this one ourselves as well. Brutal. All right, the technician's working on rebellion. He's got no injuries. He's eating well. I don't know what we're going to do with that guy. They're getting smaller. Okay. The botanist as well is losing some struggles, I think. Unwell, healing, 5 hours left. No injuries. Radiation's going to be gone in the next 2 days. Yeah, I wish we could get rid of the technician. His value is just absolutely minimal compared to the trouble he constantly causes in comparison. And it does not feel good to spend the day repairing stuff when that is his whole job, and instead he's busy getting mad, causing troubles. Personal cabins, kind of expensive. So what is the dormitory size mass cost? 8. Wow, so this is actually very expensive. Ignoring like the metals and minerals cost. I think what we will do instead first is we'll put in another automatic mining outpost, and then we'll go craft that. We'll slap it down if we can. Automatic outpost, there it is. We're going to run out of daylight. We're not going to be able to finish it today. Jan the technician. Trouble. Tachyon is trouble. Has been the whole time. He has really required the absolute most. Maintaining just his anything. Just trying to keep him stable. Automatic outpost done. We're tired though. Jan the botanist wants to talk. We can talk to Jan the botanist.
What happened in the kitchen? You look pale. I got food poisoning because of the busted fridge. Gosh, this place is the worst. You have every right to be upset. Right? A functioning kitchen really is the bare minimum.
Remember, he's the one that complained about the fridge earlier. Earlier, he was like, man, the fridge smells like fish. Long day. We're going to call an end to it and run over, throw down the next auto outpost, which very importantly here on day 41, this is going to prevent anyone from having to go into the radiation to work, which is huge. And ignoring that, it's also going to bring us metal as well as organics. It's a double whammy once the refiner gets his hands on it. Okay, it still says we have 0 of these. 1 second left. You are kidding me. So the problem is, it's 7 a.m. and we get up and work. As captain of the ship, we put in a full day. The rest of the team are kind of slackers. You know, they will start work at 10 and because the radiation thing keeps jumping the queue because of the quote on it. Those radiation filters suck. They are just such a massive resource drain. Okay, there it is. Got it. So, not to get too off track. This took way too many days to get done. But this is, I think, my favorite resource because it turns into metal and organics. But you get radiation, you get hit with it when you're doing it. So it's just better to not. But I definitely think we can't build it. We don't have enough pylons. Dude. I know we have the worker. I know we can just hatch the worker and let our clone do some good stuff. But darn. Pylon package here. Try and get through some more of the queue. Weight training equipment. Hopefully keep some people happy. Suit battery. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, everything requires these planetary samples. Well, we just crafted at least a couple of days of radiation filters. So we're going to be okay on those, which is huge. Because if you don't have those up, radiation doesn't go down, apparently. Maybe it's something with this zone. It's more radioactive than the other one. I'm not sure. Okay, can we now pick this one up? That shut our whole production line down, or as best as I can tell, that's good. So it looks like we have... No, we can't put that down. So we have 2 pylons. We need 5 for the hub. I see now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we should be able to, in the refinery, We should be getting enriched metals on a regular basis here, so we can queue this up. That's my understanding, at least. So the only resource we don't have coming in. So we officially have organics, okay, minerals, enriched ores, which can get us there. We need these bad boys here. This metal deposit. That would be the next big... Not the next big, but that would be the last official, do we have what we need to get things done? Like, our resources coming in if we aren't actively farming. Which is one of our biggest obstacles right now, that if we aren't doing it, it's not getting done. I know we can assign people to do it, but whatever we assign people to do, it instantly introduces a new risk and new trouble. Okay, so we need 40 of these. It's these stupid radiation filters just eating up our queue. Man. That's rough. So we're gonna have to go and try and get some minerals ourselves. Can we assign the irradiated? He still will not be a part of the team. Well, we're gonna try and fix this. Hopefully it works. High risk of failure.
Can't get rid of you.
No, you can't. We're tired. We're going to bed. So we're going to bed with 30 metals. Day 42. The sun is far away. We're doing okay. New task, Altar Rebellion. Find out what's going on. It seems the altars are unhappy with the way I'm running things. I'm worried the situation might get out of control. Why are they all of a sudden angry? He's been angry. That's fine. We should get scanned. I'm worried. We should... Oh, they all want to get scanned. Interesting. Find out what's going on. Craft an MRI. How do we even craft that thing again? Oh, it's crazy expensive. Right, there you go. Of course it is. Okay, let's go ahead and finish trying to repair this first. Because someone has to actually work around here if no one else will. Double check these are going. Yeah, we have another 4 days of these.
Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Morale is at an all-time low.
Not true.
You need to reevaluate your priorities or else.
What do you suggest?
What exactly do you want me to improve? Are you ready to deal with your whole crew being ill or injured? Don't bother answering. You aren't. Build an infirmary, stat.
Infirmary. They want the infirmary. Okay, sure. We have wasted significant resources on this. Really sure why. Can we assign people there? Is that what this is? Kitchen, greenhouse, maintenance, infirmary bed. There you go. Only injured altars. Okay, we have one altar who might be injured. Up for debate. He's angry. He looks like he's okay. He looks like he's okay. He looks like he's feeling okay. I don't know why these guys are so persnickety of late. Well, we just wasted significant resources on that. Let's go fix the recycler. We need to be out building stuff, exploring, etc. But darn, we will take care of this. Not sure what good it is having the technician on the team. The scientist wants to talk again. I don't really want to talk to these guys. And the refinery just broke down. Dude. Yeah, there's definitely some hidden something that changed.
Hey, Brent, I'm done here.
The technician has recovered from radiation burns. Of course he has.
Finally, we have a way to deal with any medical issues.
Relax.
Good. Let's put this whole thing behind us and focus on what's ahead.
Let's remember, it was the scientist who was like, hey, just in case you forgot. If anything goes wrong here, wink, 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 we're going to take you out. Wait, what? Okay, well, things we need. Hook upgrade. Things we need. Automatic outposts. Things we need. Pylons. Things we're actually crafting. Radiation filters. We actually can't research anything until we get more planetary samples, which feels terrible. We're going to go fix this thing and go to bed. Hopefully we can get a little lucky here. 6 p.m. Looks like it's another hour on the job here. How many repair kits do we still have? We have a solid 10. Okay, that's good. Weight training equipment. Who wanted the weight training equipment? It was the botanist, right? Let's go let him know that we got that done, I guess. He's over here, I think. Yeah, he's hanging out practically in my room. Okay, when they stand in the corner like that, we can't reach them. Okay, let's just maybe move the botanist. How are they doing? Yeah, motivated, anxious, burdened. That seems about right for the situation. So I think maybe we can get them back in the greenhouse. Maybe we can catch him on the way out, let him know that we got the weights he wanted. Cannot be talked to. Okay, we're going to bed. Day 43, I'm not feeling good. What is that? Unwell. Why are they all unwell today? This is my whole squad, okay? They're in the infirmary bed or the contemplation pods. These guys just can't keep it together. And I just don't know. I don't know how to help them more. We're all in the same situation. We've given them a lot of tender, loving care. And like, they threaten the mutiny. They're happy when we almost die. They are just really difficult in what is already a difficult scenario. I mean, we're doing our best here. And it is just not... No, not going well. So we'd love to expand our base. I think that would be huge. And then just a little beyond us right now. And then I'm hoping we can get our hands on the personal cabins. I think if we can get those things done, I think everyone's going to be so much happier. But we're going to spend the whole day ourselves crafting everything in the workshop. Starting with radiation filters, because if we fall under a certain number, these automatically jump the queue. This will actually be our entire day. Probably just about, maybe. No, maybe not. Awesome. There's a little bit of daylight left. We're going to be able to get out there and try and get that next outpost done. The water one over here. I think that would be really good for us. If possible. If possible. Not sure we have enough pylons, though. Healing and infirmary, 2 hours left. Okay. So everyone's going to be fully healed the next... Everyone's going to be fully healed in the very, very near future. I was worried about this. We won't be able to connect through here, will we? And if we can't connect through here, what's the solution? I feel like going up is the answer. Might not be, though. Might have to go maybe the other way. It's kind of the long way around, but... Organics are super important. Maybe the most important because it equals food. There we go. I think we go up here and then down. I think that's probably going to be the solution. But we don't have the climbing gear to get it done, which feels terrible. And if it's not the solution, we're going to have to undo everything we just did here. But it's my best guess that the way to connect this one... Well, or straight that way. How do we get over there? I think they're absolutely, I don't want to say designed, but pre-programmed to be upset at some point. Why do these two not connect to each other? Do I put down a regular pylon, will it? Oh, needs to be like on the front angle, okay. It's fine. Because I bet there's an angle that way. Straight through here. We might be able to connect. Because it's looking like the pylons aren't going to work on the down. Jan wants to talk. Of course he does. And by Jan, I mean Technician Jan. It's always Technician Jan. All right, we have one auto organics, one auto mineral, and one auto enriched metal. The enriched metal brings in metal. And the enriched metal brings in... Go to production here. It turns itself into metal in organics, right? So first off, we get, I think, 6 metal whenever this comes in, or 5, and then it turns into another 5 metal and 5 organics. So this one's super efficient. So even if we don't get another metal, no injuries, no radiation, and he's going to be well before tomorrow. Jan, the technician, wants to talk. All right, let's go handle Banana Boy over here, Mr. Sensitive.
I heard something broke in the dormitory and you're not feeling well.
Yeah, man. There are simpler ways to kill a man quietly, you know.
What?
What do you mean?
The AC started spitting smoke. You could have fixed it earlier.
Allied Corp sure skimped on the equipment.
What did you expect? Of course they skimmed on everything they could.
Okay, glad we had that chat. And is he even sick? No injuries, minimal radiation. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that he felt the need to let us know about the... What is my researcher doing these days? No injuries, no radiation. He ate well. He's feeling okay. Yeah, they're just a bunch of weenies, man. It's kind of that simple. Throw him in the contemplation pod. My goodness. Just look at the infirmary ones. Cool. They heal faster. Oh, interesting. You can sleep in the infirmary to lower your radiation faster. Cool. We have literally no need for that at all. Captain's bed's good enough for us.